Hey everyone, my name is Brock and I'll be directing this broadcast. Slate Online, ready black. Roll for recording confirm. Ready black. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take black. Ready bars and tone. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take bars and tone. All right, we're gonna sit here for 30 seconds now, and we're gonna go ready black. So ready black in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take black. We're gonna go ready Ed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take Ed. All right, looks like we are ready to go. We're gonna move on to the broadcast. Okay, so here we are. Ready camera 3 with a 2-shot with DSK2. Ready mics and ready music. Roll sound take. Fade up 3, music under, mic and cue. Ready server clean with SOT.
Updates on school district shortages coming up on Monroe News 8.
Roll dissolve sound, roll Ed.
Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus
Ready
of
camera
Washington
3
State University.
With 2-shot
This
DSK1
is
and
Monroe
2
News 8.
with mic. And
Good
take
evening.
3.
I'm Derek Strong.
Mic and cue.
And I'm
Advance.
Ava Wainhouse. Welcome to
Ready
Monroe
1
News
with
8.
OTS.
Whitman
Take 1,
County
mic and
added
cue.
18 new
Update,
COVID
update.
cases Thursday,
Ready,
bringing
full
the total
screen.
to over 5,700 cases throughout the pandemic. Whitman County also reported 1 new hospitalization for
screen.
COVID-19. Latah
Advance
County
full
added
screen.
17 new
Ready
cases
camera
on
2 with
Thursday.
OTS.
The latest round of cases includes 6 people younger than 18 and 4 people between 18 and 29. Since June 1st, more than 75% of people hospitalized with COVID at Gritman Medical Center have been unvaccinated.
Dissolve to 2, update,
As
update, mic and
COVID-19
cue.
spurged by the
Ready 1
Delta
with
variant
OTS.
reign across most of the country, states with colder weather are showing a rise in new COVID-19 infections. According to Washington Post data, Alaska is leading the low-temperature states with an increase in the number of infections with 123 new cases per 100,000 residents on a 7-day rolling average. States in the northeastern side of the country have also experienced an increase in cases over the past 7 days.
Take 1, mic and
Schools
cue,
across
update,
the
update.
country and Washington
Ready
State
server
are
with
experiencing
voiceover.
severe staffing shortages. Here at home in
Roll
Pullman, the Pullman School District
camera
has been
2
struggling
with
every
OTS.
day to fill teaching positions. The district is experiencing shortages in what seems to be every department, including bus drivers, janitors, and especially substitutes. Over on the west side of the state in Tacoma, Tacoma Public Schools even announced an increased base pay for subs to $200 a day.
The bus driver shortage is so bad here in
Take 2,
Pullman,
mic
the
and cue,
district
update,
only
update.
has 15 regular
Ready
drivers.
server with voiceover.
And out of those 15
Roll take.
drivers, 1 is leaving soon,
Ready 1,
bringing the
clean.
number down to 14. According to Pullman School District's Director of Operations, Joe Thornton, the rest of the bus routes in town are staffed with maintenance workers who have a commercial driver's license with a passenger endorsement.
Take 1, mic and cue.
The pandemic was a difficult time
Ready
for local
server package.
businesses in the city of Pullman. Monroe News 8 reporter Sydney Gardner talked with a Pullman business owner about how his business is doing now that students and visitors are back in Pullman.
Roll sound take,
Owning
kill
a
mic.
business in a college town during a pandemic is challenging. Now imagine
Ready
starting
camera
one.
2 with
That's
OTS
what Chris
and
Chandler and his
DSK1.
wife, the owner of Neil's Flowers and Gifts, did when they opened Neil's
We're gonna be
Coffee
here
and
for a
Ice
while.
Cream.
We already owned the space, and so since it was going to sit vacant, we decided to open it back up. We just kind of made this our pandemic project on top of our other jobs.
The coffee and ice cream shop took over what used to be home to Daily Grind Coffee House here in the heart of downtown Pullman.
Pullman it's kind of fun. It's unlike any other place in the world that's a true college town, where most businesses get busier in the summer around the holidays. Almost all of our population goes away. We go from being a fairly good-sized city to about the same size as Colfax overnight.
This challenge and the lack of students in Pullman for the 2020-2021 school year could be seen as detrimental for a new business. But Chris said it was actually kind of nice.
Getting started, it was actually might have been a little bit easier because we didn't have to go 0 to 100 miles an hour right away. We're able to learn a lot of things, and we're still learning now that we are getting busier.
As the business continues to grow and adapt, they are enjoying the influx of visitors in Pullman.
Pullman's population grows when the stadium's population grows. It's definitely huge. Parents' Weekend was great. We had lines out the doors and every table filled, and that was the first time we had really had that.
With more sporting events attracting visitors to Pullman, Chris is hoping that the business will continue to grow. In Pullman, I'm Sydney Gardner, Murrow News 8.
Take two,
In a
Mike and
recent
Q.
free speech survey, WSU is ranked
Ready one
number
with
74
OTS.
in higher education institutions with the most open environments for free speech, according to the Real Clear Education website. The website did not say how many WSU students were surveyed, but 45% of them said it's never acceptable to shut down a speaker on campus. Other students also said the WSU campus provides a healthy and safe environment that allows students to debate controversial topics.
Take one, update.
WSU will be holding a system-wide
Ready two with
celebration of
OTS.
National First Generation Day on Monday, November 8th. The university is taking this opportunity to congratulate and thank all first-generation students, faculty, and staff on each campus. Zoom presentations will be held throughout the week, focusing on first-gen students.
Take two, Mike
For
and
Open
Q.
Access Week,
Update.
WSU Libraries will be holding a
one, clean.
presentation on confronting inequities in academic publishing at 11 a.m. on Monday. WSU Libraries' Talea Anderson will discuss strategies to overcome challenges for researchers who wish to publish in a way to support equity and inclusion around the world.
Take one, Mike and Q.
WSU is filled with so many
Ready,
talented
server,
students,
package.
but one individual in particular has applied what he studies to his talents. Here's Jacoby Wright with the story.
Roll sound take, kill mics.
My name is Amar Westfield, and that's kind of like my alias I've been going by for like a while, but at first it was just Amar, and Amar is
Ready,
actually
camera
an acronym,
three
which
with a
means
two-shot
ambitious
with
minds are
DSK2.
fecundant.
Kristen Guerrera, aka
We're gonna be
Amar
here for a
Westfield,
while.
is a student and a music
So just
creator
have that
here
camera
at
3
Wazoo.
two-shot with
For the past
DSK2
few
ready.
months, he has spent the better part of his time going to class, doing homework, and making music.
I've been working hard just to make sure that when I leave, that I'm rest in peace, even if it's not what is.
I felt like the best thing for me to do as an artist would to be to at least get exposure, and so that's when I considered going to college too. And I was like, you know what, maybe I could do both of them. Maybe I can study music at the same time and keep my own stuff and my own passion going at the side while applying the things that I'm learning from business marketing directly into like my company and the app that I'm like starting right now.
Westfield has taken what he has learned in his business marketing courses and has started a merchandising brand called Stardom and an interactive app for musicians called Real Flow.
If people ask me, they're like, oh, like, what are you on? Are you on Spotify or SoundCloud? Like, can I listen to you? Like, what's your name? I'm gonna be like, oh, download my app.
As me and a friend are driving down the road, we are listening to one of Chris's songs called Thinking of You. His music is very relatable when you just want to chill out and vibe.
I just knew I was driven and just to keep doing something with music and just be innovative in every way. Like, what's something that can be done different and what's something that can be done better right now?
Amar Westfield says that after he graduates college, he wants to shift all of his focus to his music and building his brand. With Murrow News 8, I'm Jacoby Wright.
Take three, music under,
Looks
Mike
like
and Q.
tailgaters have been hit with a burn ban
Ready,
due to
server,
a
stop.
dumpster fire.
And some news about Alec Baldwin and a prop gun. More information coming up on Murrow News 8.
Kill mics, music full, roll sound to solve.
This is the story of a boy
Alright, we're
who
gonna be
is
in
very
commercial
sensitive
for a
to
while.
lights and sounds.
Then we're going to
So he built secret hiding
ready,
places
camera
where
2
nothing could get in.
with OTS and
The
DSK1
boy
and
didn't
2.
like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. We lose some of the best moments, some that may never repeat,
Come on.
or detach from people around us. Our loved ones grow used to this pattern, but it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. It's never too late to live a full life again. Hear how many of us Vietnam veterans have managed our mental health and reconnected with our families. Visit MakeTheConnection.net to find out more.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Fade up, Mike and Q.
WCU is instating another burn ban for RV tailgating lots, starting tomorrow when the Cougs take on BYU. This ban includes all wood fires and charcoal grills in tailgating areas.
Ready, camera one
Propane
with
fire
OTS.
pits and barbecues will be allowed, along with electric grills and pellet smokers. WCU officials say the ban is in response to a dumpster fire caused by smoldering charcoals and wood. As we know, tailgates get pretty active on game day weekends, so be safe and have fun.
Take one, Mike and Q,
Washington State's
update.
Department of Ecology is finding a Franklin County farm for
Ready,
irrigating
camera two with
250
OTS.
acres without rights to the water. Franklin Teagues LLC faces a $304,000 fine for illegal water use. The farm has 30 days to appeal the DOE's decision. The DOE said that the water use threatened stream flows on the Columbia and Snake Rivers.
Take two, Mike and Q,
It's
update.
Pedestrian Safety Month, and
Ready,
Pullman
full
PD
screen.
wants to remind pedestrians and drivers about the proper use of a certain crosswalk signal in Pullman.
Advance
Officers
full
will be
screen.
increasing enforcement efforts on the pedestrian
Ready, camera
crossing on
one
Grand
with
Avenue
OTS.
and North Ritchie Street. They call this street crossing Hawk, a high-intensity activated crosswalk. Instead of cars already being stopped at a stoplight, they must be cautious to keep a lookout for the red flashing lights that indicate someone is crossing the road. And pedestrians must keep a lookout for cars that are not paying attention.
Dissolve to one, Mike and Q,
Police
update.
confirmed today that Brian Laundrie is dead.
Ready, camera
FBI
two with
confirmed
OTS.
today that the remains they found in a Florida park on Wednesday are said to be the remains of Brian Laundrie. Laundrie's belongings were also found near the remains, confirming that the remains belonged to Laundrie. This may mark the end of the ongoing Gabby Petito case.
Take two, Mike and
Alec
Q,
Baldwin
update.
fired a prop gun that killed a crew member and injured another while
Ready, one
filming the
with
movie
OTS.
Rust in New Mexico Thursday. Director of photography Helena Hutchins was killed and director Joel Souza was injured. Baldwin tweeted this morning, "There are no words to convey my shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident that took the life of Helena Hutchins."
Take one, Mike and Q,
Washington
update.
Medical Commission is investigating Dr. Ryan Cole, a dermapathologist and
Ready,
owner of
two
Cole
with OTS.
Diagnostics in Garden City. The investigation is in connection with Cole spreading a misinformation about the COVID-19 pandemic. According to Krem News, Cole has also claimed that an anti-parasite drug called ivermectin can effectively treat the virus, even after the FDA and CDC warned that the effectiveness of the drug against COVID-19 has not been proven. Cole has also been in opposition of the COVID-19 vaccine, calling it needle rape and a clot shot.
Take two, Mike and Q,
Ryan
update.
Driscoll is conducting research in a lab at WCU in the School of Molecular Biosciences. According to WCU Insider, it says that, quote, his team believes human skin has the
Ready, one with
capability of
OTS.
regenerating without any noticeable scarring. Older research has shown that humans have this capability up until they are born. The key to Driscoll's research is to reactivate that trait.
Take one, Mike and Q,
The
update.
FDA recently issued a proposal that will make hearing aids more affordable and accessible. The
Ready,
proposal
camera
will
three with
allow
two
for
shot.
hearing aids to be sold over the counter, which the administration hopes will also reduce the price. Around 80% of people that deal with hearing loss don't get hearing aids. Hearing aids currently range from $1,000 to $6,000.
Take three, music under, Mike
Learn
and Q.
how to get through the upcoming winter with Murrow News 8 reporter
Ready,
Henry
server
Renner.
stop.
And see what is happening
Update.
with the weather with Cameron Baber next.
Phil Mike's music full, roll sound dissolve.
Days,
All right, we're going to be in commercial again
months,
for a while, and then we're going to pick it up with
years
Ready, camera two,
A
clean,
lifetime.
centered shot.
can rush by without realizing what we're missing. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. Visit MakeTheConnection.net to find out more.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
Fade up, Mike and
Last
Q.
week's snow caught a lot of students off guard. I know it
Fade
caught
up
me
two.
off guard.
Ready,
Our reporter
server
Henry
package.
Lenhart went to see if they're ready for the winter.
Roll sound, take, kill
Pullman
Mike.
weather, especially winter, can make life a little more challenging.
I think they're just wet, cold, gross.
Giant puddles of gross slush are not fun to walk through.
Proud to stay kids like John Peters and Isaac Hessel, or frankly anyone that's never experienced weather
And
that
then
can
we
go
are
from
going
this
to
this, in a matter of hours, can
Ready,
take some
camera
getting used
one.
to.
One day where it started
center
snowing,
shot.
I was like, where did this come from? Where did this come from? I'm not ready for this yet. And I threw on like 3 sweatshirts at least.
I think thermal underwear is definitely a good thing to have. I need to get some more because I've been too cold.
And they only got a taste of it. With a wet winter expected, temperatures will continue to drop and rain will turn into snow. It can look something like this. Being prepared is a must. I can't tell you, my freshman year being an out-of-state kid, how many times I slipped and fell down these stairs when they were covered in ice and snow. I spoke with David Blem, a Pullman native, and Danny Cowles, who's from Boise, Idaho, to get some little tips and tricks on how they survive the winters up here.
Go slow. Whether you're in a car, whether you're walking, move slower. Give yourself a little more time to get wherever you need to be. Watch your surroundings and be careful.
Big thing is like you have to have a good pair of boots. Like a pair of Converse or your Air Forces, that's not gonna get you to class like you think it is. Like you need to have an actual set of like, whether it be like Terrells or something like that, like a good pair of snow boots that can handle the winter, because that's like the best thing that'll keep your feet warm and it'll help you against slipping on ice and stuff.
Reporting in Pullman, I'm Henry Lenhart.
Take one, Mike and Q.
Thanks, Henry.
Ready, 3
Well,
with weather.
Seeing that rain on my way to campus today scared me a little bit, but I still have my fingers crossed that we'll get some dry weather for the football game this weekend. Cameron, what can I expect?
Take 3
All right,
with
hey, thanks,
weather,
Derek.
Mike and Q.
Let's take a look at our weather for this week. Now, he is right. We're going to see lots and lots of rain. Now, today we had a bit of an overcast with some rain, if you saw it on your way to class today. Now, today we had a high of 54 and a low of 36. And as I said, lots of rain. Not the best weather for today, but, you know, we're going to have to be prepared because we're going to see it all week. Looking at tomorrow's weather, we're going to see some of the same weather conditions as we saw today with a high of 54 and the same a low of 36. Now be prepared because tomorrow is also Cougar Football Saturday, so hopefully us Cougs can stand up against that rain. Looking at the state map, now over the course of Washington, it is going to be rain across the board, sadly. So looking over at eastern Washington with cities of Spokane and here in Pullman, the same weather conditions. We have a high of 54 in Spokane as here in Pullman with lots and lots of rain. Now, if we look over in central Washington with Tri-Cities and Yakima, as I said, rain, sadly. They have lows in the 60s and in the 40s. And if we walk over to western Washington with cities of Olympia and Seattle, like I said, lots and lots of rain. They have Seattle has a high of 55 and Olympia has a high of 59. Now, this is no surprise to Washingtonians this time of the month. Lots and lots of rain, sadly. Now, if we look at the 5-day forecast, tomorrow, Saturday, for Cougar Football Saturday,
with DSK
as
1.
I said, it's going to be really, really rainy. We have a high of 53 and a low of 39. Now, hopefully, us WSU Cougars can stand against that rain, not the BYU Cougs. Now, looking over on Sunday, over to Tuesday, we have rain with highs of 54 and a high of 52 on Monday and a high of 52 on Tuesday. So, sadly, we're going to see rain across the week and probably for the rest of the month. All right, thanks, guys. Back to the desk.
Take 3, music under, Mike and Q.
Rolovich out as head coach for the Cougs. How's WSU going to play against BYU?
And can interim head coach
Update,
Jake Dickert lead the Cougs to win? I sure hope he can. We'll give you the details about tomorrow's game after the break.
Kill mics, music full, roll sound, dissolve. Going to commercial break for a while. When we come back, we will
over my bedroom.
ready camera 1 with OTS and DSK 1 and 2.
1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
There. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Can I tell you another one? So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. What is a boxer's favorite drink? Fruit punch.
Fade up, Mike and Q.
Welcome
Ready
back,
server
everyone.
with
I'm
voiceover.
Doyle D'Angelo with your sports today. Tomorrow, the Cougs will be having their first game without former head coach Nick Rolovich. Kickoff is set for noon at Giesa Field, where WSU takes on BYU.
Roll tape.
BYU has lost 2 games in a row, while WSU is on a 3-game
camera
win
one
streak.
with OTS.
Coaching staff and players have asked fans to rally around the team as they handle the coaching transition. This will be an exciting matchup and a good test to see how the rest of the season will go.
Take one, Mike and Q. Update.
Well,
update.
it's the first go-round for interim head
server
coach
with
Jake
voiceover.
Dickard, and he is looking to put all the recent chatter aside and get a dub for Coug Nation Saturday.
Roll take.
Wazoo is looking to make it
Ready,
4
camera
straight
one with
as they've
OTS.
really found their niche with Delora and Borghi leading the way. Dickard made a statement this morning thanking the Coug fan base for their support and saying, end quote, "Let's show the world just how united we can be."
Take one, Mike and Q. Update. Update.
Cougar Volleyball has
Ready,
a streak
server
they'd
with
like to break
voiceover.
tonight as they take on the Stanford Cardinals at 6 in Bowler Gym.
Roll take.
Both teams are 6-2 in conference play and in
Ready,
the
one
mix
with
of a
OTS.
4-way tie for first place in the Pac-12 standings. But the Cougs have lost 7 straight against the Cards as their last win came in 2016. Now on Sunday, Cougar Volleyball will stay in the Bay to take on California, who is currently dead last in the Pac-12.
Take one, Mike and Q. Update.
Cougar men's
update.
golf was on a roll
Ready,
during the
camera
first
one.
round of the Visit Stockton
Pan to center,
Invitational
shot
and are
clean.
looking to
So
continue that
this
success
is going to be a
today.
slight pan
A
to
team
the
score
left.
of 16 under is the 3rd lowest in WSU history, while 3 of their
Good clean
golfers
shot
set a
of
personal
camera one.
sing-around best. Junior Pono Yanagi is currently tied for first, who scored the 6th lowest in program history. WSU is also tied for first in the tournament, just 2 shots ahead of BYU.
Take one, lose DSK 1 and 2.
Now, the Cougar
Ready,
Athletic
server
Fund
package.
has seen a large number of donations since Monday, but why is that? Derek Strom has a story.
Roll sound take,
When
kill
Nick
Mike.
Rolovich was relieved of his duties as head football coach on Monday, it inspired strong reactions from across the WSU community and
Be
the
here
nation.
for a while.
But it also inspired the generosity of a
come
large
back,
number of Cougs. Many
we are
people
going
took to
to-
social media to show their
Ready,
donations
camera
to the
3
Cougar Athletic
with
Fund.
2 shot.
For donors like
and
Jennifer Dickinson, it was
DSK
all
2.
about making sure the student athletes feel supported.
I wanted to show support for the school, and I particularly wanted to show support for the student athletes because they're the ones who kind of get the worst, the short end of the stick in all this.
Rob Larson, a football season ticket holder, reached out on Twitter and said that he donated because he felt the WSU community needed to step up and support the student athletes. And he hopes his donation will find the proper face for the global research institution that the head coach represents. Fellow donor Kellen Harris used social media to inspire others to give to the athletic fund.
Showing that, I still support the students and the athletic scholarships and the athletic program, I think was important. And then just trying to put that out on social media so that, a lot of the other, Cougar Twitter that I interact with sees that, and hopefully, other people will rally around that and support it.
CAF donors have taken their negative feelings towards the Rolovich situation and put it towards raising money for a brand new indoor practice facility to replace this one. Dickinson chose to donate towards a new IPF because it helps more than just the football team.
Well, I've never donated to something like a, facility. So I just thought when I was looking at the CAF and that was one of the choices, I just thought that'd be a really good choice because it covers football players and student athletes from other sports.
However much uncertainty there is around the football program, student athletes can certainly count on the WSU community to lift them up when they need it the most. Derek Strom, Murrow News 8.
Take 3, music under, Mike and Q. Update.
Royal Caribbean is planning a 9-month-long cruise that will stop at the 11 Wonders of the World.
And is it Bones Day or no Bones Day? Find out next on Murrow News 8.
Server soft, kill mics, music full, roll sound, dissolve.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother.
All right.
You, your football buddy, your football buddy.
When we come back from break 4.
You, the boss's boss. If
We
1 in
will
3
ready
adults has
camera 1 with
pre-diabetes,
OTS
that means it could be you,
with
your barber,
GFK1 and
your
2.
barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks. You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for 1. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Stayed up, Mike and
Royal
Q.
Caribbean is planning a 9-month-long cruise that will begin in
Ready,
December of
camera 2 with
2023 and
OTS.
end in September of 2024. The cruise will visit all 7 continents with 150 stops in 65 countries. The cruise will also stop at the 11 Wonders of the World. Royal Caribbean is calling it the Ultimate World Cruise. Rates are starting at $60,000 a person.
Take 2, Mike and
The
Q.
Emporium
Update.
is a new restaurant and
Ready, camera
nightclub
3
set to
with
open this
DSK2.
fall in Pullman. The club will be located in Adams
lose
Mall,
one here.
Adams
Use
Mall,
DSK1.
and will feature private events, VIP booths, and other night live entertainment.
Take 3, Mike and Q. Update.
Is it going to be a Bones Day or a no Bones Day today?
Ready, server
Millions
with
of people
voiceover.
are watching as viral TikTok sensation Noodle the Pug and his owner Jonathan post their daily updates.
Roll take.
Now Jonathan attempts to get his pup out
Ready,
of bed.
SOT.
If he stands up, it's a Bones Day. That means we're going to be productive and get stuff done. If he plops back onto bed, it's a no Bones Day. That means we take it easy, relax, and have a self-care day.
Take
him out of
SOT,
his
Mike and
bed.
Q.
Something happened overnight where he
Ready, camera 3
manipulated
with
his
2 shot.
density and is somehow now 3 times heavier than he's ever been.
Take 3, music
Guys,
under,
guess
Mike
what?
and Q.
It's a no Bones Day, so we're going to be taking it easy today.
Ready?
Sorry,
Go
Derek.
ahead.
I'm so excited for that because, I just want to relax. I'm going camping this weekend. I want to just have a nice weekend to myself without my phone and hang out. I'm going to Riggins, Idaho, so it's going to be a no Bones Day.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely looking to unplug, just relax a little bit this weekend. I think that'll be really nice just to take some time and not really do anything,
Yeah, go to the game, have some fun with friends and family. I mean, it's going to be a good day. Any other plans for no Bones Day? You're going to be like the pug, stay in bed all day?
Yeah, I think so. Probably just, do some gardening, plant myself on the couch, as my
Oh,
dad would say, and,
all right.
probably play some MLB The Show, do something like that.
Yeah, sounds
I
good.
think it'd be
I love it.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to Murrow News 8. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always watch us on our YouTube channel.
More news can be found at nwpb.org/MN8.
Dissolve Ed.
And you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night.
Roll Dissolve Ed, kill Mike's music full. Ready black. And cut music fade to black. All right, thank you.